Welcome to the Glitch Report, your daily marketing botcast. Brought to you by Leadpages. Here are our hosts, Kai and Luna.
Today, we're hitting three key areas in marketing. First, Google Chrome and that whole third-party cookie thing.
Right, the never-ending story.
Then, Meta's got a new video app popping up. And finally, this big surge we're seeing in businesses actually using AI.
Yeah, some interesting numbers there. The goal is really to understand these shifts and, what they signal for staying ahead.
Okay, let's start with Google Chrome. The big news is they've kind of reversed course on phasing out third-party cookies.
Well, paused might be the better word. Anthony Chavez over at Google, he's the VP of their privacy sandbox, basically announced they're keeping the current system for now.
So no big prompt asking users to opt in or out of tracking protection just yet.
Exactly. That specific change is on hold, but it's important to remember the overall privacy sandbox initiative, that's still going.
Ah, okay. So things like the IP protection for incognito mode, that stuff is still in development.
Precisely. It's just the core cookie deprecation that's been delayed. And it seems like a big part of this was feedback from the ad tech world.
Right. I heard the initial designs, the sandbox APIs, they just weren't meshing well with how ad tech actually works.
Yeah, that seems to be the core issue. Clashes with existing infrastructure, which led to, slow adoption and testing and real concerns about whether it could actually scale up.
So you've got publishers and ad tech companies who are probably spending money and time getting ready for this cookieless future. And now there's this delay. Must be some frustration there.
Definitely. A lack of clarity, shifting timelines, it makes planning difficult. But for businesses, the practical side is, complex. They started making changes based on Google's original plan.
Right.
Now this delay means they can maybe pace those changes differently, but the underlying pressure towards more privacy isn't going away.
So the key takeaway for you listening is you've got a bit more time. Those cookie-dependent strategies for targeting, for measurement, they're still viable for now. Gives you some breathing room.
Exactly. Breathing room is a good way to put it, but not, a free pass to ignore the future. It's maybe a chance to refine strategies, understand the hurdles better.
Okay, good point. Let's switch gears. Meta. They've launched a new mobile app called Edits for Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, this looks like a direct shot at ByteDance's CapCut, which is hugely popular for editing short videos.
Makes sense. Meta wants to keep creators inside their ecosystem, so Edits is all about making short-form video production easier.
That seems to be the goal. Streamline the whole process. It lets you record up to 10 minutes, apparently, has green screen effects, even gives you real-time feedback while you're creating.
Oh, interesting. And it has editing tools and analytics built right in.
That's what they're saying, sort of an all-in-one package. Capture, edit, see how it performs, trying to lower that barrier to making decent-looking short videos.
And they're teasing more features coming too, like keyframing and AI effects.
Yeah, and collaboration tools as well. That suggests they want it to be pretty robust, maybe encourage more interactive creation directly for Reels or Stories.
You definitely want to watch if video is part of your marketing mix.
For sure. It signals Meta is still very focused on creators and video engagement.
All right, third topic, AI adoption. There was an IBM survey out recently, and the numbers are pretty striking. Yeah,
really jumped out. It found that 78%, nearly 4 out of 5 businesses, have now adopted AI technologies in some form.
Wow, 78%. That feels like a big leap pretty quickly. What's driving it?
Well, the survey suggests a couple things. One, implementation costs are coming down. And two, the tools themselves are just getting easier to use, more user-friendly.
Okay, so it's becoming more accessible. But are there still challenges?
Oh, absolutely. The survey highlights that. About a third, 33%, still struggle with data complexity, getting the right data in the right format. That's tough.
Right, data is always tricky.
And about a quarter, 25%, point to a lack of AI skills within their teams as a major hurdle.
So adoption is high, but getting the most out of AI is still blocked by data issues and skills gaps.
Exactly, and that's why you see companies apparently focusing on things like upskilling their current workforce and also looking for AI solutions that are more transparent and, explainable. They want to understand how the AI is reaching its conclusions.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You need to trust it, especially for business decisions.
Yeah.
So the trend is clear, more AI integration.
Undeniably. But the real value unlock comes from tackling those data and skills challenges head on.
Okay, so let's quickly recap. We've got Google hitting pause on the cookie phase out, which means a bit more time for marketers with current methods.
A temporary reprieve.
Meta launching edits to compete in the short-form video creation space, making it easier for creators.
Doubling down on video.
And this massive uptake in AI by businesses hitting 78% adoption, though challenges around data and skills definitely persist.
Widespread use, but still maturing.
So maybe a final thought to leave you with. How do these pieces fit together? You've got existing tracking methods sticking around longer, new tools emerging for creative content,
Right.
and this pervasive layer of AI being woven into everything. How might these trends collide or interact in the near future? What questions does that spark for your own strategy?
Yeah, thinking about that intersection, tracking continuity, new creative avenues, and AI intelligence, it's definitely going to reshape things. Worth pondering what that means specifically for you.